connection. Again, we have issues with our connection. But it's Caressa Brown, owner of DeFi Global Inc. And we are live from New York.
Hey.
We in Queens. Right now I got D-Simp, Danielle.
What's going on, everybody?
We got Bradley back there. And again, Jessica and Nabuti. So sorry you guys weren't able to make it. I know y'all schedules are crazy with school and your businesses and coaching. But we had an amazing time yesterday. We are on our way to meet up with Sa-Shai and Megan Antkoviak, who you may remember, who came out of our incubator. She's currently studying fashion design at FIT in New York. She's been here for about 4 years. Mm-hmm. But last night when we got back from the Garment District, called Megan. Me and her were texting back and forth on the subway on the way back because today's basically our last day. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen Megan yet. And that was basically the plan. So I texted her to see what her availability was today. And so we're going to get together with her, Sa-Shai, have a little mini reunion. And on the way, on a train ride back last night, an amazing conversation broke out between Sa-Shai and Danielle. With you. So hold on. Let me give you the lead in. I gotta give you the lead in. Okay, I'm gonna give you the lead in. Danielle, share your story with Sa-Shai.
It's stuff to share. So especially as a beginning designer, having the opportunity to realize like what you need, what you don't need, what the industry standards are in regards to tech packs, what information needs to be provided during the tech packs. All the information that how the relationship between manufacturers change, which means in the beginning, yeah, you guys have to develop a relationship to understand each other's language, but later on down the line, you can be a little bit more streamlined and get to the point. So identifying some of these barriers in regards to tech packing and what information to get to manufacturers. The other most integral thing that happened is sourcing. You know, being in Dayton, we have limited resources in regards to fabrics, garments, notions, and to be able to have an epicenter, to be able to create a catalog of information that helps you be able to find those fabrics and source those things. Because it's one thing for you to have enough fabric to make one item, but where are you going to find the fabric to make a line and to be able to reproduce for sale? So Sa-Shai gave so much information explaining how things are operate in the regular industry, and all this information has been so useful during this trip to New York. So I really just want to thank so much the owner, Caressa Brown, for allowing this opportunity.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
And also, I can't wait to inquire a little bit more and pick Megan's brain about what her experience is in the academic side, especially as we pivot this program, trying to understand what's needed on an educational level for this program. So it's been a whole lot, and I thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. And so one of the main reasons I wanted to connect with Megan while we were here is because Megan came at the time in our incubator where we didn't have as many accesses to resources and connections and things like that. And so I wanted to learn from Megan, like, what do you know now that you wish you knew at the time as when you were in the incubator, and see how we can address and pivot the program, because, you know, Dayton doesn't have a fashion design program. And one of the things that we're doing this year with the incubator, for Dayton Fashion Week's incubator, is practicing the curriculum that we had for the Ohio Fashion Institute that we're trying to open. And we're tweaking things along the way to make sure that we're addressing all of the needs. And what better way to do that than to talk to some of the success stories who have come from our program. When we got back to the house, got Megan on the phone, had Sa-Shai there, and we had a conversation about the plans for today, some opportunities that Megan had for the designers that we had just found out about. That's one of the things about New York Fashion Week. Every time we come on a trip, I make sure everybody has a full understanding of what it is. Make sure everybody has an itinerary and it's updated frequently. We have to understand that some things we might not make it to this. We might not make it to that, especially when it comes down to travel, invites. You never know. Like I said, I told folks when we were coming, you might not get your invite to the day of or a couple of hours before. And that's basically what happened with Megan's invitation to support a show today. We found out about it last night, and so we had to make some decisions. We were making decisions even this morning on like how we're going to handle this. So we had to shift some things around. But yeah, New York Fashion Week is business. It's a business trip. It is not a vacation.
No, ma'am.
Because, Hunty, when I tell you,
my feet say it's not a vacation.
the feet say, it hurts. And when I tell you, me and Sa-Shai was walking around Times Square on a wing in a prayer, because we have been in like 4-inch heels.